Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Kid Who Would Be King. And I remember hearing about this coming from Joe Cornish, who made Attack on the Block and helped write some of Edgar Wright's work. And I got really excited because I thought he would bring a very interesting dynamic to this film. And this is about basically a modern retelling of King Arthur, but for kids. And this film is for kids, and I'll get to that in a second, but this film opens up with some great animation telling us the backstory of King Arthur, and I love that. And I thought it was a really great way to open up this film with some cool animation, with a cool style, and just really suck you into the story. And like I mentioned, this film really is for kids, and it's not something that has a ton of balancing between this is for kids, this is for adults. It really is for kids. The message is for kids and it has some meaningful themes to it about honesty and chivalry, and I think that's important. And I think what this film tries to say is important, and I think it's a nice vehicle to get this across to kids. Does it feel a little heavy-handed at moments, and does it oversimplify some of these scenes at moments? I think so. But this film is for kids, and you find out really quickly that it is for kids. But the thing is, this film has a lot of fun, and there's a lot of fun to it, and it's an inspired film, and you can tell that there's a lot of effort that's put into the film about trying to getting these characters and updating them and making them easily connected to kids today, and really trying to make this a fun ride. And there's a lot of great performances from the young cast members in this film, including Louis Ashburn's Serkis, Andy Serkis' son, leading the way as Alexander Elliot, who is our young protagonist. And I think it was clever how they updated a lot of things and had fun with that, and really incorporated the different lore in the King Arthur stories, and basically making this for kids, and having an army of kids in armor fighting a bunch of zombies who look decent. The special effects are pretty well done in this film. And I think Joe Cornish was a good fit for bringing this film to a big screen and writing it as well, because I feel like he adds a lot to this and brings some of his personality into this. Because there's some fun moments, and I appreciate some of the dialogue. And they could be funny, they could be charming, they could be snarky. But I think out of the kids, I think the big standout is Angus Emery, who plays young Merlin. He goes full-blown into this performance, and he is fantastic. He's a lot of fun, he's really funny, and he really sells the, spells aren't with words, they're all, hand motions. And it's really fun, and after a while you think, this might get, too much, and might get annoying after a while. It doesn't. It's a lot of fun, and I think it's a cool way of shaking things up and just making a conscious choice to do something a little bit different. And is it cliched? Are there moments where it's I think I know where this is going, but the thing is, and it does deal with some heavier stuff too, and dealing with him trying to find his father and realizing his father's past and stuff like that. It's tough. And some of the other veteran actors in this film, like Patrick Stewart, pops up as Merlin in his older age, and he's having tons of fun. You can tell he's really eating up this film. And then you have Rebecca Ferguson, who's playing Morgana, the evil witch villain of this film, and she's just hamming it up. Honestly, it's just evil voices, and just really going full-blown into this film and grabbing this character, making her creepy and intimidating, and just going with it. And I feel like this film might get lost on a lot of the adults in the theater, because it's fun, it's campy, they're beating up these CGI zombie monster soldiers and stuff like that. But it's a feel-good, fun little romp of a film. And there's a lot of technical aspects of this film too. I really appreciated the score, and there's some moments where it really incorporates like synths and like organs and stuff like that. And because there's moments where it's just like this feels like a normal like dun, 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 like heroic score, but then there's some moments where it feels really inspired and creepy, as well as moments when like monsters are introduced. And it was done by Electric Wave Bureau, and so this group made a great score. And then the cinematography, I was a little too close to the screen to really appreciate some of this, unfortunately, because it started hurting my eyes. But there's some great camera movements along like these roots and vines and stuff like that that take you down to where Morgana's like buried under the earth. And like that's a little like, unfortunately from where I was sitting it was a little too much, but I think it was really inspired camera work and being able to liven up this film where it's not just like point and shoot, and very workmanlike. Joe Cornish and cinematographer do a really good job, Bill Pope, of bringing this film to the screen and making it exciting. I think this is a really good film. I think this is a great film to take your kids to. I'm a little disappointed seeing how the box office is shaking out so far, but I loved it. And is this going to be like the best film of 2019? No. I think this is a great family film, perfect for you to take your family out to. If you're an adult who loves cinema and want to go out, you might get lost on this, but it does have a nice childhood wonder to it. And those are my thoughts. And let me know what you think, comment, or whatever, but thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.